Hendrick and this is Daniel Buckingham, and we're here to talk about Daniel and what happened to Daniel as part of the Drake Challenge. We're wanting to interview some people that have a successful career and have made a great life considering that they have a wheelchair. Okay, so Daniel, he's the man. He's going to tell us what you do and who you are.
Sure. I've been in a wheelchair for just over 11 years now. I broke my neck playing rugby back in 1999 at the level of C6-7, which means I'm a tetraplegic, basically paralysed from the chest down and some loss of the use of my hands. But yeah, sort of, I guess it's hard to put it in a nutshell, but you know, life has just carried on from there, and I find myself now 11 years later, I'm working for a television show called Attitude, which is, as far as careers go, it's a pretty sweet job to be in. It's one that I look forward to coming to work every day.
So I've got some questions here that I will ask you. So tell us a little about who you were and what you did prior to your injury.
At the time of my incident, I was first year at Otago University. I was studying to be a surveyor at that stage, so I was very much the maths geek, which is quite far from where I've ended up now. I grew up down in Southland. I grew up on a farm, very sort of physical background, playing rugby and all that sort of stuff. So to have a major, serious injury like spinal cord injury was a major turnaround in my life.
Okay, and how did you have your accident?
Playing rugby. I was, as I mentioned, playing. I was first year at Otago University, and a lot of my friends sort of stopped playing rugby when they got to university and focused on other things. But it was just a game I loved, so I carried on doing it. Just club rugby. It's nothing more than just an average Kiwi who loved his footy.
So you weren't all black?
No, definitely not. Just I just loved the club scene. It was fun.
Right.
But unfortunately, I went along to a game and just, in a nutshell, just put my head in the wrong place at the wrong time. And it was as simple as that. I was in a bad position and something had to give, and it was my neck.
Wow. Okay. And so, what was it like in the early months after the injury?
Yeah, tough, definitely, without a doubt. A whole lot of different emotions running through, from denial to just not knowing what to expect and not knowing what's going to happen. But at the same time, Burwood Hospital is it's a fairly unusual place insofar as there's a lot of young guys there who aren't really sick or that down. They've had an injury and they're ready to get on with life. So it was a place where you don't feel bad for very long. And I just sort of focused on my rehab and carried on. And 3.5 months later, I got out of hospital, and by that stage, I was fully independent and had a sort of plan of what I was going to do, and had my own car again, and got straight back to university.
Cool. So you didn't go back home; you just went flatting.
I went back for the holidays, for the Christmas holidays,
Sure.
and it was a little too easy. I had my mum and dad waiting on me hand and foot, and I kind of thought, no, I've got to get back to.
So how old were you when that first happened?
I was 18, and
Right.
I had my 19th in hospital.
Right, so you're only second year?
First year.
First year, wow. Gosh.
So change of tack, I got away from surveying. I decided the reason I got into surveying because I liked the physical side of it, and at that stage I kind of thought it wasn't something that I could do physically. I thought I'd end up in the office crunching someone else's numbers. So a little bit of finding my way, and ended up doing a communications degree.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that explains it. So what type of things assisted you to get your working life back on track?
Sport was a big thing for me. I got straight back into sport as well with wheelchair rugby, and as part of that helped pay for my tuition and gave me an ACE advisor, which is probably similar to what they have at Kaleidoscope, someone who sort of looks at what you want to do and what your end goal is. And with that, and with the help of the Academy of Sport, I got a scholarship to go to university. But I think the greatest thing about the ACE advisor, just having someone there just saying, where do you want to be, what do you want to do, and just creating a pathway.
And what is working mean to you now? And how many years have you been with Attitude?
I started with Attitude at the end of 07 it was.
Right.
So basically I was living in Christchurch at that stage, and packed everything I owned into my car and drove on up.
Blimey!
Yeah. Just got my foot in the door and sort of worked from there. There was an opportunity here and I jumped at it.
Right. So tell us about Attitude. What is the show all about?
Attitude is a show for and about people with disabilities. We're on Sunday mornings, and it's just a great show. We have really high production values. So it's just well put together show. You know, it's documentary style. It really gets in depth into the issues, and it's not just for people with a disability. You know, we really aim to get anyone and everyone involved and really change attitudes across society. And I think we do that by putting it into a format that's accessible for all. And so we're there for people with disabilities, but we're not just preaching to the converted. You know, we're expanding horizons.
So is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
Probably, I guess, as far as we, on the topic of working, I think it is a major thing, for a lot of people with a disability. With ACTS, it can be easy just to rely on ACT and live in that culture of dependence. But the benefits of working it, you can't even put it into words. It's just a feeling. It's something inside you. It's self-confidence. It's the ability to, you have your own paycheck, but not just that. It really is something else. It's, as I say, it's a feeling that's hard to put into words. But it's not until you do it and you know what it's like, and you really appreciate it, and realise that it's a major part of your life, and you're missing out if you don't do it.
Okay, thank you. Fantastic.
Thank you.
All right.
Cheers.